Debswana Diamond Company is a unique partnership between the government of Botswana and De Beers. The company was incorporated on the 23rd of June 1969 under the original name of De Beers Botswana Mining Company Proprietary Limited. The name of the company was subsequently changed to Debswana Diamond Company Proprietary Limited on the 25th of March 1992. The company's primary objective is diamond mining and associated processes. Orapa Letlhakane and Damsa mines are situated in the Buteti region, roughly 240 kilometers west of Francistown. These three mines have contributed significantly to Botswana's social and economic growth through diamond mining. The mines known as OLDM are Debswana's largest operation. Debswana therefore is committed to promoting and maintaining safe and healthy working and living conditions for its employees. It is the company policy that every employee, visitor, consultant, and every person contracted to do any job for the company is inducted on safety, health, and environmental and security aspects.
The bottom line, there really is, it's about behavior. It's trying to get people to behave properly, to look out for themselves, not to do silly things. And you know how difficult that is. You only have to read in the newspapers every day about car crashes and speeding and drink driving and all those things. So it's very much about trying to get people to be mature about what they do. We have something called VFL, Visible Felt Leadership, where we all get out and talk to people about it. We try to involve people, get people to feel stimulated about safety and about health and about the environment, about the community and about everything.
Because diamonds are the biggest contributors to Botswana's GDP, Debswana has put into place measures to ensure that the security at the mine is not compromised. At the same time, the company ensures that it adheres to stringent safety, health and environmental practices. Before coming into Orapa, all visitors are required to apply for a permit that clearly states which areas of the mine they are allowed to visit. Two types of permits are issued when one visits Orapa. There is the long-term permit, which is issued to employees and their families, or any other person who works within the mines on a long-term contract. The short-term permit is issued to visitors or contractors who stay in the mine, is on a short-term basis. Security areas. The white area. This is the low-risk area and it houses the township and game park.
There are three entry points into the white area, and these are the East Gate, West Gate, and the airport.
Green area. This is also another low-risk area. Although it is low risk, visitors to the mine still need their permits to specify that they'll be going to these areas. Blue area. This is the medium risk area, consisting of the open pit, process plants, engineering workshops and associated infrastructure. Red area. This is a very high-risk area due to the presence of processed diamonds. Once in the mining town, both visitors and residents should observe the following. Report all incidents to mine officials or your host immediately.
It is also important to note the presence of wildlife within the town.
No persons shall enter the mining area whilst under the influence of alcohol or any habit-forming drugs or in possession of alcohol or drugs. Due to the stringent security measures employed at the mine, certain goods are not allowed to enter the blue area, and this includes, but not limited to, unauthorized laptops, cameras, weapons, abnormal watches, cell phones, briefcases. To enter the mining area, both employees, contractors and visitors must badge their way through the turnstiles that lead to each mine. Exit from the mine is through the search facility, and it is here that random searches are conducted. Prohibition on unlawful dealings in and possession of rough or uncut diamonds states that no person shall buy, deal in, or receive by way of barter, pledge, or otherwise. The penalty imposed for any of the above could be imprisonment term not exceeding 15 years. If you notice or see anything you suspect to be a diamond or precious stone, do not pick it up or move away from the area. Demarcate the area.
Report to immediate supervisor.
In an effort to stamp out ill practices, Debswana has set up an ethics hotline. Employees or any other individual can call this line to report any wrongdoing such as theft, fraud, corruption, money laundering and dishonesty.
You are further advised to report through the following numbers: BTC 0800 600 644, Orange 1144, Muscom 7111 9721, or email to debswana@bw.tipoffs.com.
At the core of Debswana, Orapa, Letlhakane and Damsa mines is the high regard for the safety and well-being of its employees. Environment and community issues are taken equally as serious.
There are incidents that happens without any probably impact to the business or impact to the people. They can be what I called the warning signs of a possible major accident that can happen in the future. Now, when a business is recording such, they will look into how many of these things are happening and where, what types, what nature, and what can we do to control the possible happening of a major injury or a major environmental impact into the future.
In pursuit of our mission to mine diamonds safely, efficiently and responsibly, the mine is committed to promote and maintain safe and healthy working and living conditions for employees, contractors and visitors, as well as general members of the public likely to be affected by the company's activities. Regulation 91 of Mines, Quarries, Works and Machinery requires that all employees that work in the mine must undergo medical examination.
Zero harm is a concept that looks into the harm that should be eliminated from people, from the environment, as well as from machinery.
The mines are certified on ISO 14001 Environmental Management System
and OSA's Occupational Health and Safety Management System.
Every employee, person or contractor who enters the mine has the responsibility to ensure his or her own safety. The following have been identified as potential emergencies amongst others: fire, slurry dam wall failure, slope failure, misfires, hazardous substances spillages, bomb threats.
In case of emergency, use designated routes as directed. In case of sudden illness, inform the host immediately or report to the mine hospital. Report all emergencies to Central Control Room. Whilst at work, dial extension 2300 or 2210, and whilst at home, dial 290-2300 or 290-2210, or call the police on 297-2222 or 999. Identify your location, name and contact. Give details of the emergency.
When visiting the plants and mining areas, personal protective equipment is mandatory. Orapa Game Park. Entry into the game park is controlled through permits and rules must be adhered to. Orapa Game Park provides a sanctuary for protected and endangered animals and plant species.
As part of conservation, rhinos were introduced to the game park in 2012.
Felines such as leopards, snakes, especially black mambas, are occasionally sighted around the work areas. Remember, once you enter Orapa, regardless of whether you are in the mining area or the town area, think before you act. Always be aware of danger in the area.
Working in Debswana, you are building the nation. You really are part of the engine that's driving this country, that's driving the economy, and people should see that not in an arrogant way, but in a humble way. You know, that they are privileged to be doing that, and I think that they should think like that. They should be proud of what they do. They should be pleased about what they do, excited. Of course, we're not perfect in every way as a company. We can always be better, as can employees be better behaved, but we can do it together. So I think from an employee perspective, that's really the key. From a visitor perspective, just be pleased to be here. We at Orapa, we're trying very hard to do more than just mining. We want to get ourselves involved in the community. We want to try and leverage our presence here for the benefit of the community.